What's going on, guys? Froze that quick? Damn. What's going on, guys? My name is Davis Duran. Welcome to Unleash the Beast, and today we are covering nutrition. Alright, so I wanted to go ahead and just show my grocery haul. On any typical day, this is usually what I'm eating. We can just go over a few things. These are all natural chicken breasts. I don't actually know the fat percentage in these things. Macros are 4 ounces, 190. God damn. Those things are got a lot of fat on them if they're up at 190. Usually chicken breast is about 110. I did check this. I know this is these steaks are 240. You can look on the back. Yeah, 4 ounces, 250. My bad. Salmon I didn't check. I just wanted salmon, and these were cheaper salmon than the fresh caught that they had. Yeah, fish is always really low. 4 ounces, 100 calories, man. I'll probably knock back fucking 5 of them. These were on sale. These were $8.32 a piece for 3 pounds, and you can freeze this shit and it'll basically last forever. But that's 93.7. So, and that's turkey. 150 for 4 ounce. I already know. I'm pretty sure this is 170 or 100. Unsweetened almond milk. Calories between this kind of milk and regular milk is such a huge difference, and this offers double the calcium, 50% more calcium than regular milk. So that's a bonus, I guess. I don't really give a fuck. These, I eat a ton of these, and the only reason I buy these, these are not the ones I like. I like the white ones, the huge ones. But usually with tortillas, they're about 200 calories per tortilla, and these right here are only 50, and they're a pretty good size. This is the most calorie efficient tortilla that I've found. If you guys know any other ones, please let me know. These are just veggies, fillers is what I call them. Just because, like, I won't count broccoli. I might count sweet peas because they're a little bit higher, but nah, dude. 3 for 70, so what's this? 210 for all this. Calorie wise, that's pretty good. And of course, Reese's Puffs. This is just my favorite cereal. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to the video. I just figured, since I was doing a video on nutrition, that's showing you the grocery haul, just to let you guys kind of see what I use my calories for. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back into explaining nutrition. I hope you guys enjoyed the little grocery haul. I put that at the beginning of the video just to kind of give you an example of foods that I personally eat. So now we're gonna go over the specifics of how I diet and what my dieting rules are, okay? All right. So I follow a diet that's pretty popular here on YouTube. A lot of people know about it, a lot of people still don't. It's called iifym, okay? And that stands for if it fits your macros. Macros over here. Okay. Now, basically, what this diet consists of is you don't eat healthy. There's a lot of people that, like, not that you don't eat healthy. A lot of people think that eating healthy consists of chicken breast, rice, broccoli, vegetables. Like, that's how you lose weight, that's how you get in better shape. Like, you have to eat those certain foods, fish, stuff like that. If it fits your macros basically stands for if it fits your macros, okay? So you have a calorie limit. So we're just gonna give a basic example here. So let's just say, I'm gonna use mine. I eat 2,500 calories a day to cut, and I'm cutting weight. I'm losing weight to try to reveal my abs, to cut up my arms a little bit. I've done about 3 cuts. They were successful, and this has probably been my most successful cut yet, and I'm still working on it. Okay, so 2,500 calories is my limit, and with those macros, I might get something like, I don't know the exact specifics of what I'm gonna get, but you have like a protein limit. So I'm just gonna put a protein limit. Let's just say like 100 grams. Carbs, let's just say 240 grams. And fat, let's just say 60 grams of fat. I don't know if those macros are correct, because I'm more of a calorie guy. I just try to fill my calories with food. But you're supposed to try to hit these macros for the most optimal results, okay? So what this means is that instead of you just, not knowing anything about what you're eating and just cooking chicken, eating chicken, and not weighing anything, what If It Fits Your Macros is you weigh out your food, and it can be any food, any carb source, any meat source, any meat source, any protein source, and any fat source, okay? So like, I'm just gonna give you an example here. Like, okay, let's say that you really want some chocolate, right? Chocolate is something that's high in carbs, but also high in fat. And then you have some eggs, okay? So this is kind of a bad example, because eggs is primarily a protein source, but it also has some fat in it, okay? So like, you're trying to hit a fat gram, okay? So you want to get a certain amount of fat in your diet. And now the eggs that you're gonna eat, like I said, these aren't actual macros, but this is just an example. So you're gonna eat 50, or you're gonna have eggs that equate to 50 grams of fat, okay? And over here on the chocolate, you also have 50 grams of fat. Now, what science tells us is that there's no difference between what you were eating, okay? So 50 grams, a lot of people would say the eggs would be more healthy and the chocolate would be less healthy, but from a scientific standpoint, there's no difference between eggs and chocolate, because it's still 50 grams of fat across the board, okay? So your body doesn't recognize the foods that you're eating, it only recognizes the macronutrients that it's getting, okay? I think that was pretty self-explanatory. So the other thing that you have to take into consideration when doing this diet is you're trying to hit a caloric deficit, okay? I probably should have said that before I said the whole if it fits your macros thing, but I wanted to give you a general idea. Okay, so let's say that you start losing weight at 2,500 calories, like me. I work a really active job. A lot of people's numbers are not that high. Actually, they probably are. I don't know. 2,500 calories is where you start losing weight. So I am in a caloric deficit, okay? I am losing, I'm gonna put caloric deficit here. I don't know if I spelled that right. I probably didn't. Don't mind my spelling. And I'm losing weight, okay? On those calories. So I need to eat those calories to start dropping weight. That is my caloric deficit. To find your caloric deficit, it's really, really easy. A lot of people will tell you to use an online calculator. There's a basal metabolic rate calculator, and the basic metabolic rate basically means that if you were to stay stagnant for a day, if you were to not move, not do anything, it's like how many calories your body would burn if you were sitting down all day, okay? And that's something you don't want to go off of. You never want to make your calories as lower than your basal metabolic rate. I did. That's my first experience dieting. I actually went 500 calories under my basal metabolic rate. And it was horrible. I got way too skinny really, really quick. Just because I was uninformed, I was young, I didn't know how to diet, okay? There's a ton of factors that go into finding where you lose, what calorie limit you start losing weight, losing fat on, okay? And I'm going to tell you the easiest way. A lot of people will tell you there's a ton of online calculators where you can calculate your basal metabolic rate, and then you can add activities in to see like how many calories you need in a day, and then you just go 250, 500, 300 calories, whatever underneath that, and you'll start losing weight gradually. How the easiest way that I have found to find what rate you start losing is to start with a number. Just pick a number in your head. If you're a guy, I'm gonna say usually you want to go with about 3,500 calories is where I would start out. For a guy, now that obviously varies between height, size, you know, muscle mass, everything, but that's a good starting point, okay? Just for generalization. For a girl, I'd probably say like, and I think I'm being generous with this, I'd probably say 3,000, 2,700. I'm just gonna go with 3,000 for a girl over on this side. Okay, so let's say in your first week that you don't lose anything. The scale actually went up a couple pounds or went up a couple ounces. You just noticed that. Now judging, see, once you've done it so many times, you just kind of like, you know how to do it automatically. Your brain automatically does it for you. But like if I were to see a 0.2 ounce increase from one day to the next when I step on the scale, or 1 week to the next when I step on the scale at this amount of calories, I would know to drop it. And so I would drop it. I'd take 250 calories right off the bat. So just like 250, and then be left with 3,250. And I would eat that for a week, okay? So I'd eat that for a week and see if I lost fat, okay? It works both ways around. So if you start out at 3,500 calories and the scale drops 0.2 pounds, then you found a really good calorie limit for you to start losing weight, okay? For you to start losing fat. But let me go ahead and put this in there as well, because this is really important. Eventually you will stall out, because the heavier you are, the more calories you burn, and once you lose weight, you become lighter, so the less calories you're gonna burn. So after that you stall out on a certain calorie limit, you set another calorie limit, and you gradually drop until you are at the level of leanness that you would like to be. Okay, so that's pretty much in just how to do iifym. In my opinion, it's the easiest dieting system. It's the most effective way. My recommendations for doing the iifym diet, and you know, getting them, that was lame. Getting them gains, getting them cuts, getting them, you know, bulking. I would recommend you get a food scale, and if you want to be serious about it, get a food scale, and use the app called MyFitnessPal. I'll go ahead. Actually, I don't have my phone on me, but just look it up, MyFitnessPal. I would get that app. I'd start tracking your food. I'd start weighing your food, and just do exactly what I said. Drop your calories to what gets you to your specific goals. I hope this was an informative video. I'm already at 10 minutes and 51 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I hope it was informative. I hope it was quick. I hope it was to the point. This is Unleash the Beast, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.